There it goes. Oh, hopefully that being right there isn't causing an echo. Echo. New member, hey. All right, let me pull up participants. Alabama, Daniel, Jeff, and Karen, welcome, welcome. How are we with this sound? Move my head so you can see more of the beautiful saginite spray. Oh yeah, look at that pretty fire. Yes, thank you, Jeff. I love it. My beauty. Wait, this side, this side. I want to rub those bots. Rub the bots for good luck. There we go. Now we've got good luck for today. And my headache did go away the other day, but I've been having a lot of other symptoms and some other stuff that's going on that's making me worried. I got pretty glutened. My inside of my body's not so happy. But that's okay. I'll go to the doctor this week and make sure it's not something else like lead poisoning, because that is the symptoms I'm having can be lead poisoning or my gluten issues. I know that's like so not actually that helpful for me because I've been cutting some rocks that definitely have lead in them. So yeah, fingers crossed that it's actually just gluten. Yeah, I'm inside the fire. It's a little toasty in here, so I put on a short sleeve shirt. Oh yeah. Yeah. Doubt you have that. Yeah, Daniel. I don't have enough of the symptoms, but I've got a few. That's okay. We don't have to go everything, that kind of stuff here. It's not fun. No, it's most likely that I got glutened. I think I know the culprit. Just not gonna eat there again. Yeah, Karen was live. She got kicked to the curb. YouTube's quality hopefully will not give me the same issues tonight, although it has on a few of my recent lives. So let's do this. Nope, wrong button. There we go. No, not just Googling symptoms all willy-nilly. No, not WebMD in it. The problem with the gluten issues is just depending on how long it's been and whatnot. I can have very, very different symptoms. A little bit of that coral in the frame, huh? Look at all that pretty coral. There's so much of it. Look at it. Delicious coral. Some nice cauliflower bots inside. Tasty, tasty. Oh, let's get a light over here, yeah? Might help if we have a little bit of light on this side. Trying to find where I put my little USB plug. There it is. Okay. There we go. All right, so today I'm going to be working on the big triple concretion I found at the beach. Not going to break them open today, but I'm going to try and freeze some of those spheres out of the host. Oh, let me change this. Welcome, Tiger Eye. How goes it? Popping back on here for a sec. Came to read the chat, see what I missed. Back up to the Googling symptoms. If you want more descriptions, I can give it to you on Discord, but for those watching later, they don't even see that on the YouTube. Hey, we got Boot Jalokia in the house. I was trying to hide the comment and the chat popped up. This one over. This. Now I'm pretty sure I had tested this with the Geiger. In fact, never mind. No need. All right. Gonna have goggles. Gonna have gloves. Just for that impact and vibration, and in case I miss the chisel, which maybe I'll remove my watch for that reason. I'm gonna smack my watch on there. It's a nice gift from my wife, so probably shouldn't mess it up. This thing is heavy. It is like, it feels so much heavier than it should for its size. Which had me kind of, I don't know, hopeful for some reason they'd be like super pyrotized inside, because there's little tiny bits throughout this that looked almost like mica and pyrite little flashes throughout the host, but that's probably being too hopeful. I'm going to be lucky if there's even a fossil in here. Try and remove this end guy first. It's going to be a lot of fun to vacuum after this. Oh, you know what I forgot? Yeah, click the chat on this. Chat, comments. Oh, that only lets me see like one at a time. Oh, that's awful. Oh, and Whitney has the iPad. Okay. I also have to move the laptop really quick. Oh, we got Travis here. What up? We got Travis. Oh, yeah. My goggles mess up the green screen. I'll show you the fire agate background. I love the Saginite spray right here. Ooh, floaty hands. Ghost hands. No more having to see my messy background. Now we can just look at rocks instead. Wow. Using a mouse with gloves on is really hard. I feel like I missed someone. Cindy! Yes, I did. Hello, Cindy. Boot member for 5 months. Thank you for that, Boot. I appreciate your support. Gonna be some fun holiday boxes going out to all my supporters this year. I almost said this week. I was like this week, month, year, or something. Whether you celebrate Christmas, Hanukkah, Nautica, none of it. Whatever. I don't, but I like to share, so I'm gonna send y'all some holiday gifts. That background is hot. Oh yeah, you like my hair there, Sonia? Oh yeah, really looking great there today. So handsome. I didn't even bother to check my hair or anything before going live here today. All right, we got Fem here. Hello, Julie. Let me change this banner to something silly. And I'm sorry if I missed chat for a bit. I thought about having a guest on and having them help me with the chat. thinking this is kind of overkill for a lot of that, but maybe. Oh, that's right. Hold on. At least to just somewhat help with some of the noise. Oh man, that box is falling apart. I don't know, I'm gonna be pounded on the floor. My neighbors are quite loud, but they may not like it. So I should try and be semi-courteous. But they're not the quietest neighbors. And I just ripped my box. Womp womp. It's okay. I'm vacuuming after this. I know I'm gonna make a mess. The box is just to help contain the mess a little bit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, chunks flying off. Get in there. Oh, having a busted box, that doesn't help. I might have to tape it up real quick. I just ripped it open. That is not very helpful. It's light. Light is in the way. Man, this might not have been the best idea for a stream in here. It is echoing like crazy loud. Poorly thought out plans. Use the smaller one. That is... I did not put in ear protection. That's echoing like crazy. That's a lot better. And I'm chiseling right around the sphere a lot better. Just kind of chisel it out. I guess I should try and give you guys a better view, huh? Hold on. Kind of not very fun to watch like that. All right, pardon my glove for a moment. I'll get y'all situated so we can be a little closer. All right. There we go. I'm going to set you on top of the diamond pay dirt. I was digging through it and looking all through, and I tell you what, this is just some gunky, dirty dirt, and I found nothing in there playing through it for a while, but it's going to be a lot of washing to look for diamonds and gems in that dirt. I did go through the rest of the one from Lisa off camera, and I found possibly the biggest diamond yet. Maybe we'll take a look at that in a minute. Maybe that could be something to do on the stream if this proves to be boring or too loud, too obnoxious for people. I can pull out all the little diamond potentials and we can do like some specific gravity and hardness tests. See if I found an actual diamond. Let me check chat. Whew, look at that. I'm sweating with like 1 minute with those goggles on. Is that a what? A dropper? What is that? Hey, Chris. Mark, welcome, welcome. Jenny. Let's see, who else has joined that I've missed? If you've joined recently and I haven't said hello, I'm sorry. Looks like we've got at least 23 watching now. So welcome, everybody. That was a pen. Oh, you want to see? Hold on. Wait. How do I put? Oh, I can't put. I was gonna have the rock be up, and then see if the background it could be the fire I get behind the rock, but that's a separate stream. You'd have to upload it from that one. I don't know. Ma's here, Ryan, and also welcome, Ryan. I didn't say hi to you. Ma is above in the chat somewhere, but yeah, I think she's lurking and working. All right, get a sip of water. Where did I set my water? Let me hydrate. Okay. More than a sip, I just chugged like a big old glass of water. All right, this is a better angle. Oh, it's gonna get messy in here, but I'm spending this whole week taking my rock closet apart and putting probably more than half my rocks in a storage unit downstairs. Okay, maybe I should go downward and not upward. I just heard that go flying and hit the wall on the other side of the room. I'd rather they're in this area when I vacuum. Man, it is hot in here. Should have turned on my AC today. It's like 83. Little toasty for inside. Oh my gosh. If you guys could hear what I'm hearing little chunks of rock bouncing all around the room. Man, this thing's gonna take a lot of work, or I need to take it outside with the big old hammer and the big chisel. Just do it like outside where it's, I don't need to worry about noise. Making some progress though. I should have put up a barrier all around me. Oh, it's just too funny to me. I'm making the biggest mess ever in my apartment. Vacuum's gonna be so noisy later. Vacuum up all these chunks. I'm gonna have to go around and pick up all the big ones I can see. Like, my room's too messy to want to show you guys, but there's literally just pieces everywhere here. Like, I'm gonna reach around, and there's just a few I just picked up on the carpet all around. Oh my, this may not have been the smartest venture. Oh, it says 101 new chat. I gotta pop over there and read. Oh wait, no, that's since the beginning of this. Never mind. Forget I'm looking at this display and not the other one. Oh, snap. Thank you, Jeff. Looks like we also got Resort Dog and Rich joined in. D Mushroom Guy. What's up, D Mushroom Guy? The vacuum cleaner tells you when it finds rock. Yeah, exactly, Travis. I'm thinking this was like a somewhat silly idea. It's alive in the apartment. What's the point? What's the point of anything? Enjoy what you do, hang out, talk with friends. People like to come and just sit in the live and chat with each other and happen to see someone smashing some rocks or doing stuff with rocks. We bounce around to each other's lives. Josh and Karen were live earlier. Someone else is, I'm sure, going to be live after me. Alleluia was live. You know, Jeff, I thought about that today. I thought about looking at what low tide was and going out during that. Ended up never looking. Let's see right now. It's 5:37. You know what? It's crazy. If low tide, if it's close to low tide, I will go out right now. Start a new live out there. It's high tide. It's high tide and dropping. It's almost peak high tide. It's like an hour, half hour past high tide. So no. Yeah, I thought about it, going to explore a new place today. I didn't know if there'd be service. I also thought about going to Coyote Point where I know there's service and have gone live, and where I found this one right here that we're smashing today. That's from Coyote Point. And a part of me was like, I've got a lot of rocks and a lot of things to do, so maybe don't go out and collect more rocks just yet. And I also thought about setting up and doing a live sale. That was the original plan, was to do a live sale, but I spent my morning taking care of a lot of crap. Ran some errands, got some new storage bins for the storage unit and all the rocks, but ended up not really setting up to do a live. However, I'll throw it out there. If people want, I can do a live sale tomorrow. We can throw up all the Arkansas quartz and other things I had, and I can do another. But I know people didn't want the auctions because of the lag, and there's been a lot of issues on YouTube lately with the lag. Wait, I see up here it says Tiger, a new member. Why can't I click it? Would you join? There we go. Thank you, Tiger. Welcome. But if people are interested, I could just do discount lots instead of trying to do the big lots for like half price auctions. I just put out like 5 to 10 crystals in a lot, maybe a topaz or two, maybe a couple agates, random things like that, and just have discounted lots. But I don't know. Smells like low tide. Gross. So, Jeff, the only problem with that is the live, right? So, all of the ones I've been to around here recently and that I've been checking out, one, there's not been very good rocks. One of them had like microfossils. Literally, you have to take a microscope in the field with my hand lens here with the 60 time lens. Like, even with a little 60 times tiny one on there. Oh, come on, green screen thing. With that little one, I could still barely see the microfossils in one of the sites that I went to that said it was loaded with fossils. And I looked it up later, and it was, yeah, it's like a lot of foraminifera whatnot, so like teeny fossils and algae and things. But a lot of the creeks I've checked out so far here, just no service. I still haven't put out the video. I went to one about 2 weeks ago, the hot springs. I shared a little bit in just, but there's huge boulders, like, I mean, even car-sized boulders of turritella out there. It's crazy, but you're not allowed to collect it. Yes, Jenny, this is a fire agate that I polished. This is one of my prized pieces. Actually, let's take a close look at it. I'll give you the up close. Let me grab it. Need to rebuff it. It's like all dusty. It's been sitting on my display. That was polished a couple years ago, but that's that fire agate.
Beautiful Saginite spray in there. Nice little rainbow over here. Nice wispy chalcedony right there. Nice multicolored banding there. Did have that big inclusion. That was a pain to work with. But yeah, I love that piece. That was from Lisa. And that was a gift from Lisa for Christmas. She got that from Sweet Jim and Lapidary Dave. Oh, I just realized I might have been double sound. Sorry about that, guys. Hopefully not. I just muted one of them. Ooh, nice, Daniel. I wish I could say I had several. I need to go text Dave. I asked him to hold on to lots of tiny ones for me because my plan is to make earrings and small little bits, like ring pieces. I'm going to do some more wire wraps with rings and make some earrings and stuff with little tiny fire agates. Now, I guess we can take this banner off since I'm not smashing rocks right now. I may go back to it. I was sweating so bad with those goggles on. You guys didn't see it, but I took a towel. I was like wiping off my face real quick before I put the camera back on. Also, for those who don't know or don't remember, that triple concretion I was just busting open, or rather, freeing the concretions. I wasn't going to ever break it open tonight because I'm saving that for when I hit 2,000 subs. I got, I think, less than 250 to go. Yeah, Ma, that's a little ways away, 3 hours away. Thank you. Appreciate it, Randy. Right, Randy? Yeah. So many names rattling around in my head. So, you know, I work customer service, and I know well over 100 of my regular customers' names. Jeff, don't even get me started. I wanted to. Don't get me wrong. I would love to be a little more outside the city. And in our future, that's looking like the most likely possibility because we want somewhere where we can get some horses, which we've been talking to some people about riding horses now. Whitney's been riding horses the last few weeks, and we've been talking to some other people and might start doing that a little more regular on the weekends. Hello, James. Hello, Lesby Rockin'. Dub. Well, we can't leave the state. Not for 10 years. My wife's got her job and works for them for at least 10 years to get qualified for some stuff. Whew, wow. Crazy, Jeff. But you got those watch hours quick so that you could get monetized faster than a lot of people I've seen. Okay. Sorry. Texts from the wifey. Ooh, what should we do? Should I polish something instead? I've got all this shirt here. Put this camera back on. So, that video I just put out, here's a bunch of that shirt. I've got... Oh yeah, I want to show you guys these. So I got these yesterday. I posted them in the Discord. They've got some nice potential for like parallax banding. This light doesn't show it the best. This one's got a little bit down there, a little rainbow effect when you move it just right, but mostly in the sunlight. This one, I like it. It looks like a leaf. And it's got the little leaf attachment on there. All 4 of these do. But I like that one a lot because it looks like a leaf, and it's also got a little bit of that parallax. Oh, kind of irisy. Really got to get the light just right. These LEDs don't like it. And there's no sunlight outside to show you. Here, maybe we'll try it this way. Try it with a flashlight. Wherever I just set my flashlight. Oh my gosh, I was using it right there. It is. Like I was using it right before the stream started. Yep, that light's not also not good at showing it. Man, I was holding it up in the sunlight yesterday though. Right there, those bands, they were playing with the light quite a bit. Those little bands at the bottom in the sunlight were just toying with the light, making it all kind of rainbowy. Either way, I like that piece a lot. Really cool leaf. Leafy looking bit. But they don't have a very good polish on them. While you can see my LED lights, you can see there's a lot of kind of, I don't know, almost looks like buildup on them. Who knows how long these were sitting around. These came from an estate sale. And I tried using some cleaners, and different cleaners didn't get that stuff off, whatever's on there. So it's like polished, but not. A little dulled. And then the little waterline agate one. I like the water lines. I'm staying fairly focused. I'm trying to get really close in on those lines. Those are so tiny. Love it. And the last one, not super exciting. Oh wait, was that the last one? Yeah. Oh wait, I guess we already looked at that one. Yeah. Oh, see right there on the bottom? Seeing a little bit of that light play. So in the sunlight, it does that a lot more. It's like parallax. Some sort of shadow banding. Right? Iris potential for sure. Oh, who's leaving? Lesby rockin'. Night. Take it easy. Ooh, iron out soak. Nice. What should we do? Should I throw some stuff in muriatic? I don't know. Tell me what to do. Should I polish something? And set up the tripod and polish instead of chip at rocks and make a complete mess of my room? Seriously, I'm 9-10 feet away. I see big dime nickel-sized chunks of rock that went flying around. Oh, that was such a bad idea. I don't know that they were probably like wind chimes, Jenny. There was another set I got from the same guy, but he got it from a different estate sale, and they had the same identical leaf things on them. And these ones had a little bit of fishing line tied to them, kind of like they were just hanging. Maybe they're little window hangers, wind chimes, something like that. Oh yeah, Rich. If it's a nice night, do it. Oh, wait, we got Lapidary Dave. Did you guys see what he just posted, by the way? If you haven't seen Lapidary Dave's recent short, go check out the purple chalcedony he just got from, I want to say Turkey. Oh, I don't recall actually where it comes from. I want to say Turkey, but people were posting it on Reddit, and it's this beautiful, beautiful, very solid colored chalcedony, really dark, very gem grade. And Dave's got some lovely pieces of that he just shared. But people on Reddit were talking about how, oh, it's never going to make it to the US. The traders here are never going to get it, and we're not going to see it in US hands until it's all mined out and gone. And here we go. Dave's got it a week after I saw people talking about it. But that was just some beautiful stuff. Sandmaker? That is a good question, not just for me, but everyone. What is your favorite rock so far? Daniel, I do have more gold to pan out. The diamonds? Alright, Jeff votes diamonds. He's the only one to say anything other than Daniel asking about the gold to pan out. Oh, nice, Dave. So that time of year again already? Wow. Already been a year since I was in Denver, huh? That was like October? September? Was that September maybe I was in Denver last year? Jeez. Either one is fine. Chris's fire agate. Is that what you were claiming? Yeah, that one's never going to be claimable. That's, as you saw, that beauty is right here in my collection and never going anywhere. I love it. It was a great piece from Sweet Jim and Lapidary Dave, gifted to me by Lisa. We love you too, Lapidary. Dave, take it easy, Dave. Gonna have a great night. Indeed. We're gonna hang out. Not gonna be too exciting here, so I hope you have fun with your friends, buddy. Oh, you said let's play with chemicals? I missed that, Ma. Hey, City. How you doing tonight, Nick? Alright. Well, that's 3 different votes. And then Daniel said good with anything. But I had mentioned the diamonds, which I've got right here. And that was a good point Jeff made. So, to kind of stick with the ongoing theme for the last few weeks, it kind of makes sense to do the diamond thing. So, these are all those unknown little weird round nodule things I'd pulled out, and it turns out pretty much all of them are nothing. They're just weirdly very rounded nodules. Like some of them, like that one right in the middle, super smooth and round. I picked out lots like that, picked out different colored ones, and put a lot of them to the wheel. And pretty much, even on a 220 grit or a 325 grit, they disintegrate super fast because, well, they're nothing more than just little like mud balls, little sandstone, like early concretions or something. They're not solid at all. So that was a little underwhelming. But I went through more of the diamond dirt off camera, and I picked out a whole lot more stuff. So let me get the black light and show you how much of this stuff glows in the black light. After I was done, I went back through after the live and turned on the black light and went through and started picking out everything that was like green, yellow, white, blue, anything that glowed. And there's all these little tiny green bits, and I have no idea what they are. No clue. But we did find 2 sapphires. And then this is everything that's potential gemmy or just fell in there. I was trying to throw some little white things in there. Some fell in there. But some of these are the ones that, like 3 or 4 in here, are potential diamonds. And the rest are mostly just quartz for surezies. But that one right there on the bottom, that's one that I thought was a potential diamond. Let me find my pointer. Where's my pointer? We'll use this one, I guess. So Right there. Look at that weird little triangle formation. It's kind of cool. Might be quartz. I know diamonds get facets and interesting shapes to them sometimes. So whatever that little triangle-y thing is, I want to know. But there was one or two that were at the bottom when I was panning, like this one. This is the biggest one I found, and it was at the bottom when I panned, bottom of all the heavies. And it's really bright. Like, look at it in here compared to everything else. The light hits that, and it just pops. I don't know. Really, really bright. So I was kind of hopeful that was a big chunk of diamond. Be pretty exciting, but my hopes aren't very high. I'm kind of banking on maybe one tiny one being a diamond and the rest being quartz. Because for those who don't know, this is the other one we did. And 3 of those are confirmed diamonds, the 3 smallest ones. The very far right, the very far left, and the very top one. Those 2 bottom middle ones I threw in there and hadn't confirmed or tested them yet. But can grab the scale, grab a little water, and we can do some specific gravity tests and some scratch tests and see if we got a diamond. Hey there, Soul. Africa, thank you, Ma. I knew I might be wrong when I said Turkey. Diamonds are greasy looking and nothing sticks to them. I can see what you mean with that. A couple of the tiny ones that I tested did the hardness test and specific gravity test. So like, look at that top one. The one hanging out on top of the other ones right there, and the one under it. You can almost see what you mean by greasy. They're really smooth. Almost look like they have a slight oil or grease coating. I could see that, if that's what you mean. That would make sense. Ah, good question, Daniel, and something we're gonna do right now on the live. So, woo, just accidentally popped the cork off this little bottle and almost dumped those diamonds out. That would have been a sad day. Because I'd probably not find them in this carpet. So, scale is right here. Come on, bend up. There. Level, slight wobble. Hold on. Okay. It's time to get a new weight. This one's literally since the day I bought this. Tested it on multiple scales. Never said 50 grams exactly, and it's got a couple little chips out of the side. And they're supposed to fill it with like a solder or whatever to make sure it hits exactly 50. But I feel like it could be because I moved around with this scale a lot. I don't know that I trust it too much, but gotta get my little bottles. Where is it? Somewhere right here. Got this one. Nope, too small. Okay, sorry. Couldn't find my little bottle I use for the specific gravity test normally. So, had to grab a new one, rinse it out a little. I'll add some of my still water. Oh, I might not have enough water left in this. Ooh. Nope, not quite. Okay. Make the dogs get it? Wait, what? Alright. So, specific gravity tests are pretty simple. The main thing that you're going to need is a scale, and you want it to do 0.00 grams at least. And the more accurate, the better. This is a pretty cheap scale. As you saw, the 50 gram does not quite say 50, it says 49.984. I've tried to calibrate it, fix it. I feel like it's this thing. But, because I've also gotten rocks from other people that were exact weights, and when I put them on here, like a little gold thing and whatnot, and got exactly what other people got. Anyway, we're going to weigh a rock dry, and then we weigh it suspended in the water. And with those numbers, we basically get the specific gravity, which is like a density measurement of the mineral. And so diamond is going to be really, really high. In fact, let me quickly look up what diamond should be so we can confirm it. Okay, so diamond has a specific gravity of 3.52, which means it's about 3.5 times heavier than equal volume of water. Okay, so let's get our numbers, but what I gotta do is I gotta find a paper clip or a little piece of wire. Oh yeah, I've got my wire wrapping wire. What am I thinking? So you want to use like something that's constant, that when you put it into the water and suspend your piece, it is always going to go to the exact same level and sit at the exact same spot every time. And you don't want to suspend it on the container itself. It needs to be suspended above. So before I had made some sort of little rig, I'm not sure where it's at now, but it sat over the top of my scale and allowed me to just hang the wire from a stick into the water. And that way when it was hanging on the stick, it was always in the exact same position and suspended in the same amount of water. We're going to see how quickly I can rig up something very, very similar and see how accurate we can get. Because I was not prepared, honestly, for anything. I just wanted to go live today. I was like, hey, I'll jump in and do it live. Impromptu. Even hours in advance, I didn't set anything up to plan what I was going to really do. Last second, I was like, oh no, what am I going to do today? Polish something? Work on some coral? Nah, we'll smash a rock. And then that didn't work out. Hey, Don, how's it going? Nothing at that truck stop, Jeff? Bummer. Yeah, that's a bummer. All right, let me grab a piece of wire. I was also trying to see if I could find something to use to suspend my wire above the water, but we'll figure it out. Cut a piece of wire and go from there. Let's see. Do I have any long scraps? Hey, that's a pretty long scrap. Alright, so what I like to do, because what you're going to be doing is taking your tiny little stones here and holding them in the wire. You need some sort of tiny hook or basket, some little tiny something on the end of the wire just to hold your stone. So get my bendy pliers for that. Yeah, dental floss works too, Daniel. Yep, I've used floss before. String, wire, whatever. So what I do is I start and grab right there, go make one little circle, and then I wrap this around really tight. So what I've done is I've just made a little tiny coil. And now bend it upward, and I've got a basket. So there is my measuring basket. You can set little stones in there or whatever and suspend it in our water as needed. Now the only thing is making sure that what you're suspending it on is not weighted on this or anything on the scale. So sometimes people will set up some sort of apparatus over the top of the scale to hang the wire on, so it always sits in the same spot in the wire every time, and that's what I've done before. The other option is trying to mark your wire with a Sharpie and just be very, very careful and accurate about where you put it into the water, which, yeah, maybe we'll just go for that method today. Okay. While not the most accurate method, it should work. So let's assume we've got this there, got that right there. Is there anything I could put here to suspend it on? Let's see. Sorry, let me check chat in 2 seconds. Hey, this will work actually. There we go. Rigged something up nice and easy. There we go. And I just gotta see. Two seconds. Y'all must be so bored right now. Surprised there's 28 of you watching this. So not as entertaining as Karen. Okay. Got that there. That's right there. Got it. So what I've done is I wrapped a little tiny wire loop around here. Oops, hold on. Okay. So I wrapped a little wire loop around here. I put a hook on the top of this. And now when I set it in there, in the water, it should always rest in the same spot, just suspended. And it's just above the bottom in the water. So when I zero it out here, zeroed out with that amount of metal in there, and then we pull that out, and we add our sample to it. So let me grab the rock we want. All right. Which one do we go for? Which one? A lot of choices there. I'm thinking maybe that one there. I think I get my tweezers. I see the one I want, I think. All right, so the other part of what we're going to do is first weigh it dry. I was just doing that to show you. But it doesn't even tip the scale. Did we have to do it in carats last time? There's no way that's 0 carats. See, now it's negative. Oh no. I'm convinced my scale doesn't work on really small stuff anymore, which means it's really dirty inside. See, now it says negative 140. And now 0 with it on there. What the heck? No. This is what happened with my old scale when I had to get a new one. Shoot. And then I just spilled my water. You guys. It's not going my way. I just spilled that little water everywhere. All over my feet. Okay. Yeah, it does not exist boot. This is a problem though. So if I'm not able to get carat weights on something that small, I'm worried my scale is not working. Let's see. Give me that big one. Okay, see, that's 0.315 carats. That's one of the ones that looks kind of like a little piece of quartz. Really sharp. It's bright though. Like that's the one I said is really bright. It's the brightest one in there. But I think that's just micro fractures in it, maybe making the light bounce out. I don't know. But why does this little guy... You seem to weigh nothing. Right, I'm gonna pour these out and try. See, why does it keep going negative though? What is going on? 0.240. So those two show up on the scale. How about you? 0.205. This one's like just as big as that, it looks like. This rock does not exist. But when I take it off, it's negative. What in the world is going on with this rock? When I took the others off, it wasn't negative. What is happening? Look, put that on. Take it off. Even when I push down on it and smack it, it doesn't go negative. When I put this one on and take it off, oh. Yeah, I'm convinced my scale's not doing so hot. This is the other really bright one. Look at that. From over there, you can see its shine. So this is one of the potential diamonds. And that's one of the ones that came out of the heavies, and I was like, oh yeah, that's a good potential to be a little diamond right there. Too small to weigh. I mean, Ryan, that's a possibility. I didn't really think about it. I've got way more electronics running right here than normal. I've got my studio kind of lights. I've got this. There's some magnets on the table. Yeah, you can see that. That one's really bright. That one's really bright. That one's really bright. That one kind of pops a little. Come here. Oh yeah, that was the little one that looked extra diamondy. I don't want to drop this one, so let's see. Is that the one that had the facets? There's one of them on the live stream. It's too low quality to really show you guys, but I could see it looked like it had some natural little facets to it. Really bright, kind of yellow one. That one's something bicolored. Yellow, it might just be stained, but yellow and white and kind of bright. So, if I was able to trust this scale, and if it was actually working right now properly, I would do the specific gravity test with these little guys, but it's not, so I won't. Maybe we can try it with a slightly bigger something here. It's one that looks like it should be feldspar. Especially those little flashes in there. It's like the cleavage flash. Looks like a feldspar, but it's got that amethysty color. So let's see what we get with this. always weigh 3 times. So we had 395, 395, and 393. 393. 393. Okay. So who's going to be my number person? Let's see. 393. Well, Sandmaker, some people wanted to see how to do the specific gravity test. So for Daniel, who wanted to see, and if anyone else is curious, we're going to still do it real quick. I just got to find the little thing I had the water in. When I knocked it off, I have no clue where it went. Did I pick it up and set it somewhere? Seriously. I'm going crazy, y'all. Oh, there it is. Oh, bounced across the floor. Can we get some water in here? Since I spilled it all. I'm gonna be careful not to knock those loose. Okay. Got my... Whoops. Gonna spill the water again. Watch me go. So, hanging the wire in there. Okay. Now... There's no way this stone is gonna sit in that. Damn it. I was trying to be so gentle. Tear it again. Oh, it stayed at 0. Okay. Be a little more gentle this time. I'm trying so hard to wrap it just around the tip. I can't get just the tip. There we go. No, and it fell out. Okay. Really? Really, really? Thought I had it wrapped in there. Hooked that little wire around. I'm just getting frustrated. I suck at this game today, you guys. Coming on prepared. Oh, Amanda's here. Hi, Amanda. Long time no see. It's not a Rufotris stream if I don't drop a rock. That's something we've all learned. Trying so hard to wrap this son of a gun. Okay, is it gonna stay? Stay? Maybe? No? Erg. Why don't you like me? I like you. Oh my gosh, you guys. If you could see my struggles. I just dropped it again and I can't even find it. There it is. It's totally blended in with my carpet. Alright. tried wrapping it like 6 different ways and times, and every time I think it's securely in there, and I go to lift it up in here, it slips out. I should just maybe start completely over with a new wire and make a bigger basket. Is that gonna be too much? That might be too high now. Yep. All right, let's look at my ugly mug for a minute. You can look at the pretty fire agate. Bite my tongue emoji, right? Oh, the frustration is really all. I'm sitting here just like crazy eyes, working with this little thing. Trying so hard to get a nice little basket. That's gonna do it. All right. Now, here's the problem. Gotta reset this. Oh, put it back to here. All right. Now what I've got to do is reset the height of the wire so that this hangs lower down in there. All right, think I got it. Hopefully long enough now. Let's see. Well, I like you guys too. Rock peeps are the best peeps. This group's the best around. All right. Nearly the right height. Don't worry, Rich, you're not gonna miss much. This might be another one of those streams I just delete after. I've done that on a couple of them recently, so I'm sorry if some of you got notifications and went back to watch live and it wasn't there. I think I did it. Perfect. Okay. So now I've got the wire suspended enough, the right height in the fluid. Can reset that. Gently pull this out. Not losing even a drop of water. Silly. Tried not to touch the water container. Gonna have to reset it again. No? Okay, it's good. Carefully pull this out. Put my rock in its little cradle. And there we go. It is fully suspended. I don't see bubbles under it. It's the big thing to check for is bubbles, because an air bubble will completely throw your numbers off. Perfect. I don't see any bubbles. All right. 0.118. 0.118. Oh, I guess it would have helped if I had a calculator. Hold on, let's pull up. Density. Wait, what? Oh, what did I do? That is not my gravity calculator. Weird. So, where's my other number? Someone help me here. Repost it. 393.393. Alright, let me find my watch and show you guys how we do it then. Because I can't find my other calculator. Alright, so I'll go to the calculator app thingy. What the heck is the calculator on this? Alright, so our numbers were 0.393, and then we divide it by 0.114, and we get 3.44. Oh my gosh. Nobody cares about my activity challenge perks. Gosh. So 3.44 is the specific gravity for that. So if we look up feldspar specific gravity, if it is super far off, which it is, I'm going to say I need a new scale. Yep. Okay. Well, I'm going to run a few more tests off camera. I'm going to try a few larger stones, make a better cradle, do it really carefully, try it with dental floss. I'm going to try a few different things off the camera, but I'm pretty worried now that my scale is off. I've also got a few perfect 1 ounce pours, and I've got some weighted metals that I know the exact weights of too. So I'll check that, but I do believe my scale is off enough. So, you're not always going to have a calculator? Yeah, those teachers did not foresee iPhones and Apple Watches, I tell you what. Case bar, says Resort Dog. Yeah, so feldspar specific gravity is like 2.5 to 2.8 in the feldspar families. So I'm going to check some of that again. Double check my numbers. Double check a few other things. But I'm convinced today's stream was kind of a bust. I just wanted to hang out with you guys. And yeah. That's how I'm feeling right now. I'm sorry, guys. I've been like laying on the couch mostly for days on end, not feeling great. And this is me being the most human I've been in a few days now. So I tried my hardest to go live. I think I'm about out of energy. Might show you this little thing that Benzo sent, and then end up calling it. So I thought this was some type of green garnet, as I said in the video. But if I go back and check the comments, I believe that Benzo said it's actually like a, what was it? Like Epido? Or what's the green one of that? Is it Epido? That one's pretty. Thanks, Tiger Eye. I'm my worst critic. I always talk crap on my own streams. I am quite the harsh critic, but that's because, you know what, I have just so much fun watching a lot of other people's like Karens recently, and I'm jealous. I'm like, I don't have a microscope. I can get really good macro shots to show y'all, but I don't know. I get on the stream and then I don't want to say lethargic is how I feel, but I just like demotivated as soon as I start stuff. I'm like, oh, this is so much work. I just want to play with my rocks and have you guys see it, but not have the work of filming it, if that makes sense. Sounds like what I want is a cameraman and a studio crew. One day, right? One day, that's the YouTube goals, isn't it? Be someone who starts out filming your own solo videos and then end up like, you know, a bunch of these guys who have complete studios and teams and all that fun schnazzy stuff. Thank you, Sandmaker. I appreciate it. I was pretty sure I did everything right as far as how to do the weights, and you divide the 393 by the 114. That should get you your answer. Yeah, because if you divide it the other way, it wouldn't work. Yeah. So. Oh, thank you, Chris. I'm feeling a fair bit better. Head-wise, the headaches and stuff are gone. That's been really nice. It's just digestive things. Oh, so fun. Yes, Ma. I think that was it. He said it was Epido. I said in my video it looks like a green garnet, but the guy who sent it to me commented and said, no. That be Epido. And I think you guys all saw it. It just disappears. That was the Willamite one. Before I take off, who else is going live tonight? What else do we have coming up? Share some links, share some info. Who else is going to be doing a live? Where are we hanging out after we're done here? What's the plan, Stan? Oh, my chat's not scrolling. Huh. That would help. Hold on. I'm stuck on Muzz Epido comment. All right. Who's going live? I want to see if it was phosphorescent. The heck? That's just my camera adjusting. There's no phosphorescent glow there. I don't know if it actually looked like that on the stream, but my camera dimmed and brightened on its own. Ooh, that's nice. It's got the red and the green. I couldn't really see that on the other parts of the rock. Man, I'm so colorblind. I'm just now realizing the entire rock is like that. I just can see the red more over here and right here. Ooh. Oh, that just got so much better. How did I not realize that before? Dang. That's really cool. Yeah, Jeff. Jeff, if you're still lurking and can hear me, Muzz asking if you've got any truck rocks you can show us. You said there's nothing around you. You're not finding anything today. But what do you have stashed in the truck today? Thank you, Chris. I just saw your message. I'll read the full thing after. You know, he's probably in his jammies. For a second, Boo, I thought you were talking about me, and I was like, it's funny that you say that, because I was this close to doing the stream in pajamas, and I was like, no, just throw on some jeans. That way, if someone sees your legs, they'll not be like, Chris, are you wearing sweat shorts? I could have worn sweat shorts. No one would have cared. I'm hot. It's warm in here, but oof. I'm gonna go back to pajamas and lay on the couch, maybe play a little game or something, and watch for someone else to do a live stream here tonight. And show you guys. I don't want to end it. I do, but I don't. Like, I want to hang out, I want to chat with you guys, but I also want to show you things and talk stuff. I guess I'm just annoyed and frustrated at my scale. I'm also low energy. The more I talk, the more I'm like, oh, it's getting hard. Yeah, Jeff might be out looking at rocks. He said he was out, he had looked around, but there was nothing good. So, for those who haven't seen on the Discord, oh, come on. Lovely little bunch of cabs I've been working on here. And this one has got to be one of my favorites. So, it's not only the spectralite, right, but when you get it at just the right angle, oh, come on. Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? Hold on, we'll find them. You see those other lines going parallel? There they are. There it is. Got to get the light just right. Hold on, I gotta move closer. Look at that. It's like lattice bands. So I've only just shaped this one. It's just been on like the 180 grit wheel. That's gonna be so cool. So yeah, did a few pieces of that. Did some other random footsie bits. Some graveyard plume. Here's a nice big piece of graveyard plume. I love the plume. It's one of my favorites. Definitely one of my all-time favorites right there is plume. And then one of my other favorites is somewhere in there. Some moss. And there's this one. That's for those who haven't seen it, this crazy one that looks like melted candle wax. Had some wild plumes and stuff inside of it. I cut some off to cab. That'll be fun when it's finished. Oh, thanks, Tiger Eye. Oh, if you want, we can take a look at the few I've done. So I did start doing some wire wraps, and I feel a little silly that I named my first few videos the weekly wire wraps and then stopped after 3 weeks because I ran out of good wire. So, and then for like 3-4 weeks I had wire sitting in a cart on Rio Grande and just kept forgetting to go check out. This one's some moonstone, a little bit of that color flash in there. When I get out in the sunlight, it's got a lot more blue specks pop up throughout it. But that was my first one. It's a little clunky up top, a little junky and clunky. Tried to do a weave around there. That was not the best. But it's my first real wire wrap. And then I think next I tried the ring. This is a nice little opal. There's not really any color in it. Inspected it with a loupe 100 times really close, and there's like one little tiny speck of blue or something. But basically a colorless opal there. I put on a really basic ring. And then I did the, oh, that one came a little loose. I just need to bend these two a little bit to create tension right there and tighten it up, but I did that one with, I was trying to work a little better on the weave up top and make it look nice. Still not the best, a little uneven, but it was getting better. Then this one I just did in like 5 minutes, if that. I just took a tiny tooth and did really quick, teeny little wrap. That one's kind of meh. I'll probably redo it. And then my most recent last wrap, which was weeks or like maybe 2 months ago now, was the amethyst ring. So this one, I got a lot better at the weaving. Kept the pattern pretty even all the way around the ring. So the ring started there, went all the way around, and then up and around all the stuff to finish it. But it's got a couple little chips and dips up there I need to buff out with the wheel. You can see it's already oxidizing and rusting where it scraped through the plated wire. So that's the problem with using plated wires. Some of them, if you scrape through them, they'll start corroding. And that's what happened on this one. Unfortunately, at the very end, I nicked the wire a few times. But, you know, it's okay. It's just that I'm learning, and these pieces are just going to sit on my display to show my progress in my work. These weren't meant to be ones that were going to be for sale or anything. Just a kind of diary of my progress of wire wraps. But coming up soon, once I get my new wires in, I will start wrapping some for sale. Those are going to be, I don't know, pretty basic, because I don't want to try and do anything crazy like Alleluia, dude. Like, he does some, you know, very intricate stuff and puts so much time into it, and I can't dedicate the time yet to wire wrapping, but also just don't have the skill. I won't even know where to start, where to begin, and like, I don't even know how to keep adding on things and keep designing. Oh, thank you. I appreciate all of your kind words. Thank you, guys. Yeah, the weave, oddly, I find that to be one of the more, like, no, I guess not oddly. I find it to be one of the more noticeable things when I look at other pendants and like the top here, where they make the loop or whatever. If they do a weave on it, like if it's uneven like this one is, like I find it so much more noticeable. And ow, that tooth is sharp. It just got me good. Dang. Okay. Shark teeth stay so sharp. Crazy. It jabbed me really, really good. Oh, Chris, you've got some friends who would put that to some good use. I think I've seen Ma use wire in quite a few of her little things. I'm trying to um, get into the what's it called? Like you take the wire and you bend it out in all sorts of little shapes, and then you hammer it, and then you can just like have dangly earrings that are just like hammered wire, just hardened copper. I don't know. I was thinking of like trying just stuff like that too, not always necessarily including stones, but potentially including stones. But I got myself a little mini anvil. It's the cutest little thing, little tiny, tiny little crafting anvil. I just need a new tiny hammer for it. Snack attack, right? Yeah, speaking of, oh my gosh, it's already 7? Was I really live 2 hours? Okay. I feel like it's been an hour, and I feel like it's been a weirdly long hour, if that makes sense. Well, thanks for joining my uneventful stream, everyone. I didn't see anyone else saying that they were going to go live. Anyone post anything? Well, we'll see it on Discord. For those of you watching still lurking, haven't been in the chat, join us in the Discord, join us in the live chat sometimes. Because otherwise you're just watching me talk to a screen, and that's got to be not near as fun. So jump into the convo, come chat with us. Because I think I'm going to do a lot more ephemeral lives where I do some live like this and then it's just gone. Afterwards, poof, vanished. And the main point of that is not to do with my semi-joking comment earlier of this being a kind of crapshoot stream. It's more so that I went on a guest account and looked at my channel the other day. If I wasn't into rocks and I didn't know any of this community and I was a random person and I happened upon my channel and scrolled a little bit, I'd be like, this dude is all over the place and messy, and I wouldn't subscribe and I probably wouldn't watch. So given that feedback from myself, I'm going to start cleaning up a lot of my channel. Losing my voice all of a sudden. I'm going to start cleaning up my channel, and I'm going to delete a lot of my old live sales. I already set like 20 of them to public the other day, but I'm going to keep going back through more and more old ones. Did I say public? I'm changing them from public to private. Sandmaker, no complaints yet. I mean, I was hammering on that concretion earlier, but I also do my flat lap in here and all sorts of stuff, and I've yet to have a neighbor complain or say that they can hear me. My downstairs neighbor I run into every once in a while, and I asked him in the past if he ever hears us, and he said no. My neighbor that I share this wall with, that is like 5 feet from this spot, she just moved in, and I helped her move some stuff one day, but she hasn't said anything to me, and I've seen her a few times. I haven't asked her if she can hear me through this wall, but the last neighbors said they couldn't, so I'm not really too worried. This place is very well insulated. I almost never hear my neighbors. In fact, most of what I hear is downstairs. They've got a little kid, and the kid runs all around the house like crazy and shakes a little bit, but that's fine, Kids being kids. It's not like they're doing it at 2 in the morning waking me up. I don't care. It doesn't bug us at all. But aside from that, like, yeah, I don't hear any of my neighbors here. On the unlike my last apartment. Let me go get my water. My voice is getting weak. Yeah, that's why I said it was a joke comment earlier. Like kind of a joke comment about me being really hard on myself and this being a crapshoot of a stream. It's really more, like I said, to do with everything I just mentioned. I just want to clean up my channel because it looks gross to me from the outside. I see all those lives and live sales, and I'm like, where's their rock hounding content? Where's their rock polishing content? And when I look at the numbers, people go back and they do rewatch the polishing and rock hounding content, and that's what people want to see, I think, a lot more. People don't want to go back and see a live that I had 1 year ago. When I pull those up and I look at the analytics for the last 8 months, it'll say maybe one of my 2-year-old live streams got like 1 view in the last 8 months, because who wants to watch a 2-year-old live sale? No one. So I'm going back and removing those off the channel one by one. When I've got a little time on my breaks at work and stuff, I log in, find one, remove it. Yes, exactly, Ma. I just want to polish it up. That's all. Hey, Josh. How's it going, man? Just got back from cutting? Nice. Hey, if you want to go live again and show everyone, I bet they'd appreciate it. I'm about to wrap this up because my voice keeps starting to teeter in and out here. And I've just kind of been rambling and showing things. We'll go out looking a little bit more at the... So I showed the goodies I had wrapped, but I'll just go out looking at a few more of the things I started to polish the other day. Out of water. Spritzing here. So this is some of that stuff from AZ Rockhound Expeditions. Rockhounding Expeditions. I think we saw Josh or Jeff maybe, open some of this recently too. There's a whole bunch of the... Oh, that's right, I wasn't going to show these. Yep, another spoiler. I think I mentioned on one of my last lives, I'm making a bunch of pendants for my Patreon members. So, sneak peek if you're a patron. The highest, however many of these I make, the highest, starting with the top at Jeff and working down, people are going to get pendants of these ones that I make. But starting with the highest tier, moving down, people will get some pendants. And then other little random polished pieces or crystals or something. But that'll be in the upcoming holiday giveaway extravaganzas, which I think I'm trying to plan actually for November, despite everyone wanting to do their... Wrong button. There we go. Despite everyone wanting to do their, holiday stuff in December, I'm going to be gone a lot of December, and so I'll be away from the YouTubes. I'll try and have some videos uploaded and ready to go and come out, but they may or may not even premiere, and I won't be around the premieres if they are, because I'll be out of the country in December for a good chunk of it, and enjoying some time overseas, so... Yeah. Hey, fair enough, Andy. I do be me. That is one thing. I'm not out here because what's the alternative, right? If I wasn't me, I could try and do the vertical lives and get 500 people. So you'd be like, oh my god, this is the most insane thing you've ever seen. You've never seen a rock like this. Oh my gosh, guys, everyone, like, I need 20 donations and 500 likes and 30 comments right now because you've never seen a rock this cool ever. I can't take that. Like, I'm sorry for that over the topness, but I come across streams like that every once in a while. I was browsing some yesterday, and I found a guy exactly like that, and he was just showing like a piece of rose quartz. It wasn't even that exciting. It was like just a pink piece of rose quartz, and he was going off like, if you guys think this is worth $100, like, leave me a like right now. And I'm like, yeah, no, dude, that's like if you're a U.S. artist cabinet, fine. That's a $15, $20 cab. I think it would be fair for me to charge, $15, $20 for my time and effort to make a cab this size. That's fine. And that's what it was. It was just a little pink rose quartz cab that size. Josh, are you uploading a video of you sleeping? What is this sleep video you speak of? A sleep video? Yeah, the last time I went fishing, I caught more trees than I did fish. Isn't that always a bummer? Oh, Ma. I will tell you in the Discord. Oh, whatever. I'll tell people here. We're going to Bali. I don't really talk about a lot of my personal life stuff, but we're doing our honeymoon stuff this December, and we're going to go to Bali and stop in Singapore. Get to see Singapore, I think it is, for a day before we go to Bali. Should be a lot of fun. Never been to Southeast Asia. We were going to maybe do Thailand, but that time of year, it should be pretty nice in Bali. The spiders won't be out. Oh my goodness. If you go at the wrong time in Bali, if you don't have arachnophobia, this is a warning, go to YouTube or something and just type in Bali spiders. Holy cow. You'll be walking through the towns and streets, and they're like 30 feet in the air, all the way to the ground, just giant webs with like 500 spiders this big as far as the eye can see. Just giant spiders in the webs hanging in the air everywhere, all through the city. And you're like, this is a tourist town? People walk through this? What? Oh, it's terrifying. But we're not going there during that season. From my understanding, it should not be Spider Haven. I know they don't really bug me. They're not harmful ones. They don't care about people, from what I understand. But they're terrifying. They are still scary. They're giant. But we're going to spend time with some elephants. They are... it's this nature preserve where you don't ride the elephants, you don't do stuff like that. We just go, we're going to give the elephants baths, we're going to feed them and pet them and just get to interact with the elephants. Oh yeah, and I think you can paint with them. You get to go paint a picture with the elephants and have the elephant paint you a picture or something like that. I don't know, but it'll be a lot of fun. Just go hang out with some elephants, give them a bath, talk to some of nature's biggest, most majestic creatures. Oh, I'm already just giddy about that. It's going to be a lot of fun. I've never seen an elephant outside of a zoo. I've only seen 2 giraffes in person in my life at zoos. So I've got some things on my bucket list of like really cool animals I want to see in other countries and whatnot. And elephants has always been one of them. If I do that, can you not hear me? That one was my microphone. No, there we go. I got it in the background. Should still be able to hear me. You had me at elephants. Did I lose you at spiders, but brought you back at elephants? Yeah, tiger eye. So that's what I hear. If you go with the right season, you don't see the spiders. But if you don't mind seeing it, go Google it and Google the Bali spiders, because it's pretty intense. All right, I've delayed ending this for 15 minutes now, so I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna watch out to see if anyone pops up another live or anything in the Discord tonight. And yeah, I think tomorrow. Who's got a live? Was Karen? Did you say you were planning another live tomorrow? I'm trying to remember. I feel like Alleluia said they were gonna do another live, right? I don't know. Y'all got 1 minute. Throw it right down there in the chat skis, or there, or if you're on computer and it's below, it might be on mobile and to the side. I don't know. It might be on mobile. You might be on PC. Wherever you are, throw it down there. If someone's got a link, throw it in. If it's not linked up yet, just let us know. So Ozone probably going live tomorrow. I'm assuming Josh might. I work the whole morning, so I'll miss a lot of your lives through the morning, and then midday my partner gets back. She's out of town this weekend, but she gets back tomorrow, and we'll probably, I don't know. I've got to spend the rest of my week cleaning this office because we have friends coming to stay with us this weekend. And unfortunately, that's probably what I'm going to do once I end this stream. Go make some dinner, try and relax for a minute, and then probably be up till 10 o'clock. Oh, it's 7 now. Probably spend the next 3 or 4 hours cleaning up this office. And as much as I don't want to, I'm going to show you guys how bad it is right now. Look at this. Okay, get ready. This is, nope. Okay, this is how bad my office is right now. So my table, this is my streaming table. It's horrible. Then this is the lapidary table with the flat lap. It is so messy. The rock dust is insane. But I've got this cardboard up, and what that does is a lot of the stuff that gets kicked off gets caught by the cardboard and stays on my table. If it doesn't get bumped back like that, when it gets bumped back, some of the stuff falls off the table. But this helps clean up the mess quite a bit. But it is messy. It is messy everywhere. I've got a lot of this to clean up, and then a lot of all that to clean up. I've got all those new bins. Half of what's in that closet is going in those bins and going downstairs to storage so that this whole room can be cleared out and that closet can be nice and usable and organized for future lapidary conveniences. So, into the vortex you go. I will see y'all later. Woo-hoo.